I heard of him though. I know. I heard the burp making noise.
So we get
You ready?
started. Yeah.
Let's do it.
So let the people know what's your name and what you got going on right now.
Which camera we looking at?
This one.
All right. Hey man, some man, this your player partner, OG Turned Up Thomas. I'm here from Roy Dreams Entertainment. New album out right now, dedication to Baby King. I dropped that because I lost my son during birth, so I did an album dedicated to him that dropped last Friday. And yeah, I'm out here in Charlotte right now. So shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina.
So how did that experience change you,
Which one?
your son?
That was a deep experience, especially when the baby coming out. I mean, we was actually literally, it was supposed to come. The due date came, and then when it's time for the baby to come, when he came, he wasn't breathing no more. So, you know, that's it. Yeah. So where really I just did that music, to take my pain away from it, but it still hurt me to this day. But yeah. It was deep. So it was traumatizing. It was dramatic. That's the best way I can put it.
So what's
Very traumatizing experience.
What's the first song you wrote?
I don't remember, but I know my first mixtape came out in 2006 called Dro Smoke. And I found all my mixtapes from back in the day. I've been rapping since 2016. My whole city, I'm originally been born in Orangeburg, South Carolina, so everybody from my city knows me. And when I came out here, I dropped that in 2006, and I'm about to upload all that on major platforms soon. From 2006 to 2011, I found all 5 years worth of music. And I already have over 20 projects from 2014 to 2023 as we speak right now. I have over 20 projects.
So, all right, we're going to back it up.
Okay.
Starting in 2006.
Okay, let's bring it back.
What was you doing in 2006 to get yourself started?
Thugging and struggling. I was a hot boy in 2006. I was about 15 years old. We were living like we was grown back then. High school, riding in the Chevy. I'm in 2006. Let's bring it back 2006. I'm in freshman. So 2007 when I got the Chevy. 2006, I was in high school, ninth grade, trying to find myself. Just a young kid trying to find himself. Drugs, selling, but there's a lot of stuff had happened around that time. I don't want to say too much on the interview. But yeah. But we were living like that. We thought we were grown. I had my homeboys back then. We had a little clique. We thought we was the hot boys back then. And I thought I was Turnt. I thought I was Turnt back then. And we were four of us, and we ran them streets in Orangeburg, and we did it big. All of us had Chevys. All of us had rims on our cars, and we lived that life like we was grown. We was 15, 16 years old, and man, I've been living like this for a long time. So when the mixtape dropped in 2006, I wanted to see the reaction of it. So what I used to do was I used to go in the neighborhood and play my stuff around the dope boys and stuff and see if they're like, you like that, big homie? You like it? Yeah, I like that. All right, baby. Go to school, play it around school. So I was always performing. Every talent show, I was always doing them, smashing every talent show. So that was that era. Coogee, baggy pants. That was that era. That was 2006, Dro Smoke.
So how did that influence your rhymes and your music and your style?
It was gutter. All my rhymes, I'm shocked listening to my music now. I'm like, man, you was talking like that at 15, 16 years old. And it was raw and uncut. It was really raw. This right, what I got now has got what's going on now, but the music I had then was just straight for that gutter. It was just gutter music. Because in Orangeburg, it ain't no way out. They don't have no mall no more. The wall, I mean, they got a Walmart. They don't have no movie theater, so it's nothing down there no more. And growing up, it just was hard, man. And that was 2006 was a different era back then. That was around when the gangs first hit the South. I remember around the neighborhood, everybody turning blood. Then you got your folks. Then you got your Crips. Which side you gonna be on, man? I just want to be cool with everybody, cause I ain't never been no follower. But I ain't want to get too much on that gang culture neither. But me, I just didn't want to be no follower. I didn't want to I wanted to do my own thing because their rules was different. Hey man, snatch that boy flag. Hey man, smack him. Get your rank up. Man, you ain't about to tell me what to do. You ain't my daddy. You know, I'm moving off my own moves. So that's how I always had moved.
So we moving from 2006 and putting out your first mixtape. What was the growth from that first mixtape?
I don't really think it was a growth. I don't think it was a growth until I hit the Army. And that was in 2012. I didn't have no discipline. Back then, pants halfway off my ass, riding with a pistol, pounds in the car. It wasn't. You just rapping about what you going through. You ain't seeing nothing different around this time. From 2006, 2012, you not seeing nothing different. You seeing what you seeing right here. What you seeing? You pimping hoes. You selling dope. That was my destiny. That was my destiny for life. My granddad hasn't never been pimping since my great-great-granddad was a pimp. That's in my blood. Pimp is in my blood. So when I go back home now, and I hate to say it, but I got to say it because we got to keep it real. When I go back home, they get mad at me now. I done settled down. I got somebody now. But it's like, you ain't pimping no more. You ain't selling dope no more. What we doing? That's just the family legacy. And you know, they probably gonna get mad at me saying that. But it is what it is because that's just my life. And I want my fans to relate to me. I want them to feel me like, yeah. Because somebody gonna be here like, yeah. I went through that same thing. So I want them to feel me and I want my fans to really feel me. So 2006, 2012, it was just straight raw gutter. Straight raw gutter. It wasn't nothing different. You just doing what you're doing. You got these instrumentals, rap. That's it. Let's try to make it.
How did the military change you?
The military made me disciplined. It made me more humble about myself. It made me think wiser about myself. See, back then, that era, I wasn't thinking with my mind. I was just moving off instincts. Now I think off my mind. I'm more disciplined now. I move real militant now. I have all my thoughts because I plan everything out before I do it now. Stuff they taught me, I write everything down now. That stuff I wasn't doing before. I had to cut a lot of people off who wasn't with that same energy I had. And I lost a lot of friends through this. Because you're just not the same person. I had a mouth full of gold teeth when I was a teenager, and I did it already. It's just like, now I'm just, I'm doing my thing, but man, it was a lot of pain over there. It was a lot of killing over there. It was a lot of bombs over there. When I wake up, a lot of times, man, that traumatized me too. I done had a hard life, so sometimes I wake up sweating. Sometimes I wake up seeing blood. Sometimes I wake up seeing bodies. Man, I done witnessed so many died in my arms. Died right in my arms. So, I done lived a different type life than a lot of average, artists. So, but I don't, glorify it or anything, but I'm definitely going to get my story out. I'm definitely going to, because this story is real. And that Army, but it did help me with, like I said, discipline, managing my money, get my business mind right. So, but I used the Army for a tool too, because I knew I was coming back one day. Rap was already my passion. I knew I was going to be a artist, a rapper, whatever, when I was young. That's what I wanted to do. So when the Army came, I was like, okay, sign this 4-year contract. I'm going to do this for 4 years, stack the money up. I'm going to invest all this into the music. And I'm going to blow up eventually. And I'm going to just stay independent. And I always just looked up to Master P because he stayed independent around the early 90s. I just knew Master P. Master P. Independent. You going to be like Master P.
So now we get to around 2012.
2012. Okay, we come 2012. You in Afghanistan now. I spent my 21st birthday training in El Paso, Texas, Fort Bliss. Shout out to Fort Bliss. Them people love me down there too. I was doing shows down there when I went down there. I did my last little shows. I told them I was going to Afghanistan. They were like, be safe. And I had turned 21 years old. I went to Afghanistan, and that when everything changed. The first day I got out there, they blew the tent up right next to us. Right next to us, they blew the tent up. So you think about that. You 21, you sleeping in this tent, 4 o'clock in the morning, next thing you hear, boom. Man, what the fuck going on around this bitch? Man, Thomas, get the fuck up. Shoot. Then you just running. Nigga, I ain't had nothing but my drawers. I ain't my drawers on. But we made it out. I said, damn. And then that point forward done changed me. It was just like, man, you better be alert on everything you doing. 2012 was a hard year, man. I seen a lot of blood and I seen a lot of people die. In 2012, it damn near changed me. It really did change everything about me. But you know, we pray for all our fallen soldiers, man. All my dogs gone. I got a lot of people I ain't gonna never see no more, man. And that's crazy. That's crazy. So 2012 was just, and then I came back in May 2013. So that I was in Afghanistan for a whole 9 months from August 2012 to May 2013. And if I can get that prescription, it'll be traumatizing, dramatic, blood, death, bombings, killing in Afghanistan. 5 surrounded.
Alright, so when you get back from Afghanistan,
Same thing I did. I kicked back too. I was getting a little unemployment check. I wasn't getting my money first. I was getting a little unemployment check, making it do what it do. Next thing you know, I was still doing the music. I found I was living in Rock Hill. That when I moved to Rock Hill, because my unit was in Rock Hill. So I moved to Rock Hill, did my thing, had a roommate or whatever. We fell out. I had an old lady. Well, the girlfriend I met when I was over there, she down at 35. I'm 21. She got 5 kids. I'm playing stepdaddy now. I'm trying to figure this stuff out. Because I'm fresh from the war, coming back to the real world, and it's like, what I do next? Nobody can relate to me. I done been over here with all this blood and stuff. I come back to the natural, regular society, trying to adapt to society. It's like, man, what's going on? Nobody relating to me. So I had to figure things out. So it was hard. Them 2013. I had multiple jobs, man. I was working everywhere from the warehouse, still promoting my music, but I had to work. I had to pay bills then. That before the check came in, so I had to pay bills, man. And I still got to pay bills now, but it's a little different now. But I had to pay bills back then, and I wasn't making enough to pay bills. So 2013, came around. We was making it. 2014 came. I was struggling. I didn't have food in my refrigerator. I didn't have nothing around 2014. We were just making it to survive. We were trying to put together a documentary. I got this label, Royal Dreams Entertainment. I'm the owner of it, and it's an independent label. And we started in 2014. And me and my boy Dale, shout out to Dale. He did. Me and him was sitting on the stoops in the hood one day. He was like, man, we need to be independent. Man, let's start a label. I said, what we gonna call it? He said, man, let's call it Royal Dreams Entertainment. I was like, that sounds good right there. That sounds good. So we went with that, and next thing I know, everything just changed. We started recording more. I had my manager, D. He was recording us, doing everything, moving around from show to show. We got a documentary on YouTube too. Check it out, Veteran Status Documentary. That let you know the whole time period from 2014 to 2016. So it's a 2-year journey. It's an hour and a half, it's a 2-year journey. But we started doing shows, but we was still broke. We was still broke. We ain't had no money, but we made it do what it do. We made it look good, and what happened in 2014? Cause where we at now in 2014 to 2014. So 2014 we start taking off a little bit. I caught that's what it is. Okay, so now we're back on subject. I caught the charge. I working at Bills. Well, I done paid my time now, so I can tell what happened. I had a female. She was finessing. She was had tags on dresses and stuff, and she was popping tags and putting, say the dress $20. She put $500 tags on. So we scanning and returning. You coming back at $3,000. She returning $3,000. Get back on her card. So we finessing belts, thinking we finessing belts. And you getting $1,500 back, so you split in half. We did that shit for like 3-4 months. We done ran them folk up to like $30,000. $30,000. Man, that motherfucker done hit me up. In that bitch, the girl came and did that shit one time. We did that shit for 3 months. The third month, the girl came in and tried to swipe the thing. Man, the police, I don't know where he came from, but FBI, I don't know who it was. Hey, yep, let's go in the back. They already figured out what was going on. They had me in the room. How do you know these girls? Man, these girls had warrants from state to state. They was looking for these girls. They were like, man, we really ain't want you, but you into it now. How do you know these girls? I don't know nothing. And mind you, around this time, my veteran status mixtape was just about to drop, and it was so crazy. We had a release party for it and everything around the same week I get locked up. This on a Wednesday I get locked up. The party on a Friday. My label had to get me out of jail on that Thursday. Herb would get me out of jail to make the party. How about when the party happened on Friday, the police came by the motherfucking club. He ain't doing no party. They had me in the front page of the paper in Rocky. He ain't coming. Turnt was not performing. No. So shout out to Miss Shabazz too. I'm sorry, Miss Shabazz, because we messed up her business a little bit. I just want to give her a shout out too, because that's what we were supposed to perform at her building, but they shut that down, so we wasn't able to perform that night. And from that day forward, I skated out of that. I was supposed to do 10 years in jail. When I went to court, this thing went on for like 2 years. I kept going back and forth to court. So from 2014 to 2016, 2014 to 2015, so it went on for like a year back and forth to court. I had to walk low, but you got to think, 2014, here it is, I'm 23 years old. I'm a young hot boy around that time, so I'm right here doing shows. Me and D, we running around the South, Atlanta, Charlotte, Florida, California. We just running around this motherfucker. Royal Dreams Entertainment, book bag full of CDs. When we dropped the Veteran Status Reloaded in 2014, we printed up like 10,000 copies. We went around the whole South and passed them things out for free. Because we knew we had to make it. We had a name we had to uphold, Roy Dreams Entertainment. So around that time, I had to lay low. When it was time for court time, that was 2014. Think about all that. I just told you a lot. So from 2014 to 2015, here it is, 2016 rolled around. 2015 through 2016, I was pimping because I ain't have no money. You know, the check still ain't hit yet with my veteran stuff, so I'm still waiting on that process to hit because it takes time for that to hit. So I'm still waiting. So other than that, I get me a few girls. I got a few girls staying with me. Hey, I had to make it do what it do, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to make it do what it do, man. But we living a better life now. I ain't got to do none of that no more. But we had to make it do what it do, man. And so when I get to the court, I'll never forget this neither. 2016. 2016. Judge came. He said, Mr. Thomas, what else do you have to say? Because I see nobody is representing you, so what else do you have to say? I was like, well, I don't have too much to say because I ain't thought nothing was going to happen. He said, you know you about to do 10 years right now. And then I tighten up. That right there just woke my whole mind up. Right there, 10 years. Public defender, by the grace of God, came on the side. Sir, he is an Army veteran. He served in Afghanistan. And then the judge looked. Oh, he is? Mr. Thomas, the only thing saving you right now, my grandson is in the military right now, is in the Marine, and he's overseas. That's the only thing saving me for giving you 10 years right now, because you was in the military. He said, I'm going to give you 3 years probation. Pow! Man, it was just, my whole life changed after that. 2016, I'll never forget it. My whole life changed. I was like, man, I got to tighten up. It's real now. Damn, they almost did 10 years. Man, I would have still been in jail to this day. What is it, 2023? Yeah, I would have still been, unless on good behavior. And I probably would have been in that bit wilding out. So now, God done bless us. So now, we in 2016. You want to get into 2016, 2017?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right.
All right, 2016.
2016. We dropped that Spirit of the Moment, that first one. And that's what I should have been saying. 2014, we had dropped that Veteran Status. That went crazy. 2015, we dropped the Abstract Art. That went crazy. I did the video with Jordan Towers. That when I had linked up with Jordan Towers, I just thought about it like when I had stepped out. But yeah, 2015, we did that video with Jordan Towers. 2016, we did the album, Spirit of the Moment. This when I started getting on my grind. I was working with DJ Lights Out. We was that when I was living in Rock Hill, but I was coming back and forth to Charlotte. That was from 2014 to 2016. From 2013, I've been up here back and forth for the last 10 years in Charlotte, working. Me and DJ Lights Out. He did every project up to I could say Damage. So we worked for down there 6-7 years. And in 2016, we put out The Spirit of the Moment. I was dropping videos. That's when I started really dropping my videos. I was working with Joe and Tower. We did that when I did the Watch Me video in 2015. I did 4 videos in 2016 through 2017. I did the It's Understood video. I did the Fortunate video. I did the Always Be a Leader video, and I did the Running Man video, all in Atlanta, strictly with Joe and Towers. And it was around the time. If people don't know who Joe and Towers is now, look him up because he a thoroughbred. He did Nicki Minaj early shit, Yo Gotti early shit, and around that time, it was like when you was working with him, you was somebody. So we was doing that. In 2016, we was stomping our way through the game, going from Florida, Atlanta, Carolinas, letting everybody know what's going on. So that's what we was doing in 2016.
All right. So moving forward, how do things go about?
As far as what?
Life.
2017 to what?
Yeah, 2017.
2017, I linked up with my dog, like DJ Lights Out, and we did a musical movie called Spirit of the Moment. It's on YouTube right now. I had like 3. Man, I went to DC. He was living in DC. I did like 35 songs in 3 days. He said he ain't never seen nothing like that. And all the artists he ever worked with, every major artist, I came through there and did 35 songs in 3 days working. And we did a whole movie, a 20-minute movie. I was there from Friday to Sunday, and we completed a whole musical movie. And it was real different at the time. Nobody was doing nothing like that around that time. 2017, nobody had no video. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't really, to be real, I feel like I don't really get the respect I deserve, but maybe I ain't been outside like I supposed to, but I done really put in this work. Like I really have. You go back and, if you don't even know me, man, you go and Google me and look up my work. I have put in that work. So everybody I see now that's really doing it, like, man, when I was doing it, you wouldn't even think about doing this until I did. Everybody started thinking about doing all this rap shit 2017, 2018. We was doing this before it was even cool to be even, you a rapper. I remember the Baby. I don't remember too many other people. I remember the Baby. But yeah, but 2017, I was on a mission then. So I knew 2017, I put out like 3 projects. I've been putting out 3 projects since 2017. Let me see. Look on my phone. Yeah, but since 2017, Turnt Thomas done put out a project. You done heard somebody that heard of me. Ain't no way you haven't. There's no way I done put out too much. 2017, we came out with Abstract Art 2 and Red Roses. Okay, so that was the era around that time. And that was around the time when people wasn't doing love songs like that. Now I hear all the rappers singing and stuff. That was around the time when nobody wasn't doing none of that. 2018, you dropped 3 projects. Spirit of the Moment 2, Down South Flavor, Abstract Art 3. 3 projects. 3 projects. Back to back to back. From January, February, March. I had a project every first of that month. And we just kept going. Kept going. And it's going to keep going.
So what kept you so consistent?
Life. Going through stuff every day. I had so much to talk about because I'm going through stuff as we speak now. I'm going through stuff. So instead of hurting somebody, put it in the music. And I got real topics. All my songs are different. It's not the same flow like other artists got that same flow. Every song is a different topic. I got an Afrobeat album, that EP that dropped Valentine's Day. And I watch this year later on, it's going to be a rapper that's going to do another EP. Let you know you got it from Turnt Thomas because none of y'all rappers doing no EPs until no Afrobeats EPs. No, you wouldn't. And we dropping that, so we thinking different. I'm trying to think outside the box. Outside the box. I'm trying to be ahead of whatever I need to be ahead of. Competition is a motherfucker, and what kept me ahead is I want to be great. I want to be on Jay-Z level. I want to be one of them ones at the top. I want to be Lil Wayne level. I ain't felt it yet. What kept me going? Getting blockage. Blockage. You got to pay for this. You can't perform here. Mother looking at you different. Oh, you ain't a major artist. That what kept me going. Like, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all who I am. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, 20 years from now, you gonna wish you had dealt with me. I promise you that. Because I got so much product. I got a new movie on it, but we're getting into all that. I got a new movie coming. Man, it's getting like that. It's getting like that. So everybody from back in the past, we still cool, but I remember everything, but we still cool, but everything good. But you thought I was one of them other artists. I ain't one of them. I'm one of them ones that's about to take it to that next level. And I'm going to still put the Carolinas on at the same time and represent it in the correct way.
So we're going to get on what you got going currently.
Oh, man, currently I just dropped like I said, the new album, Dedication to Baby King. That's going good right now. I got the EP that dropped on Valentine's Day. That's going really good right now. I got the new single out, Come My Way. I've been performing that all over. I sold out the Atlanta show that I did Friday, and I did my other single, Big League, which is on my Born to Be a Living Legend album. That's a double disc. I feel like it's the hardest thing since the Tupac All Eyes on Me double disc. That's just my opinion though. You can check it out for yourself and tell me what you think, but that's just how I feel. It's a double disc, 25 songs, and it came out the end of December. I dropped 6 projects last year, 3 mixtapes and 4 albums last year, all on major platforms. And so right now we just building up this spring tour. I'm on tour right now. I'm going to right now I got a show tonight in Charlotte. I was in Atlanta Friday. I'm gonna be in Columbia, South Carolina, I think on April 8th. I got a show in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. I got a show in Tampa, Florida. I got a show in Jacksonville, Florida. I got a show in I don't want to leave out the city. Shout out to that city though. I don't want to forget nobody. But yeah, I'm on the road. Y'all gonna hear about me. Watch this after this end of this year. They gonna hear. Watch this. This interview is about to be legendary because this is the starting of something. Because once that tour finished and they really look at this interview again, now everybody gonna be calling. I already know it. Because I'm about to rock them shows. Tonight I'm about to rock it. So that was going on currently. I got a show tonight and I'm about to rock it. Hey, boy, loud. Come out to see me. Have a good time with me.
And if your fans wanted to find you, how could they find you?
Oh, on Instagram, the one and only, Turnt Thomas. And before people was paying for badges and stuff like they doing now, I had a badge for the last 3-4 years, 100K followers. Turnt, TURNT _ UP _ Thomas, THOMAS. Follow me, and also you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Turnt Thomas. Type that in, and my Spotify, DistroKid, Spotify, Apple Music, Turnt Thomas. No underscore on Spotify, Apple Music, just Turnt Thomas. You can find all my music on there, everything. But the new movie on the way, that's what's coming up next. I got this new movie on the way. We in talks with Charleston White right now. Charleston already say he gonna be in it. He gonna be my uncle. And yeah, so this shit gonna be big. It's called The Comeback Kid. I can't release too much information on it, but that bitch gonna be big. It's gonna be on Netflix, and that motherfucker gonna be humongous. It's gonna do numbers. So if you wanna get in it, we're gonna do a casting call soon in Charlotte. We're gonna do a casting call soon in Columbia, and we're gonna do a casting call in Atlanta. But if you wanna get in the movie, this is the time right now. I have the plug on that Netflix shit, and we're gonna get famous. So regardless if this music don't work, this movie shit definitely gonna work because I'm writing on movies right now. I'm currently working on. I'm the writer for this Comeback Kid movie, so I'm gonna have writer's credit. I'm writing movies now, so that set me apart from a lot of motherfuckers. Motherfuckers ain't writing no movie. I'm writing lyrics and I'm writing movies, so I got all this shit going on, and I'm gonna have about 3. My goal is to have 3 movies written this year, and I give myself to 8 to 12 weeks to write this Comeback Kid movie. But this shit gonna be big though. I promise you it's gonna be big. I promise you. Turnt Thomas.